Opportunities resulting from flood financial assistance be directed to low and very low income persons, particularly those receiving government assisted housing. Section 3, in general terms, says that if the housing department or if HUD provides housing to a housing authority or any program that receives HUD funds, the funds are supposed to be recycled back into those residents. And so therefore, if the housing authority has jobs open, if our housing residents are qualified for those jobs, they should receive preference. And that basically is what it is. If we are in the business of contracting with entities for painting, for whatever professional services that we have,
we're providing the community at large the opportunity to learn and to develop strategic tactics to take their success to the next level. Small business plays a critical role in our economy and the communities we serve. Our business customers are driven, determined, and are making great sacrifices in our communities at large, and they're looking for a banking partner, for a trusted advisor in good times and definitely in challenged times. In turn, we are committed to serving them and helping them reach their dreams through a wide array of products, services, and through what our team does, financial literacy and financial wellness. We know that success is critical and is rarely achieved alone. Our mission is to help you and to help businesses grow together as a team. As you grow, we grow. It is a partnership that has worked for many years. Some of you in this room may know Fifth Third Bank, and some are getting to know us for the first time. Did you know that Fifth Third Bank was 153 years old? Coincidental that it's Fifth Third and it's our 153rd year. I know, we paid to make that all collaborate. The sun and the moon and the stars. But what a pleasure for me to be able to have the opportunity to work with you and talk to you today on our 153rd year. We are one of the top U.S. banks, and with a wide variety of products and services that offer the breadth and depth to help our clients meet their personal financial needs.
I'm going to start now with how do we do that? And I think that's what you're here for this morning, is to find out exactly how do we hear about the international market, we see people that's operating in the international market, but how do we as a small business get there? And I think that's important simply because if you look at the way that the U.S. economy is going, it's contracting as we speak. But if you look at the world market, especially specific world markets, they are growing exponentially every year. And those are the markets that is going to be, I think, our future. So how do we get into
the persons that we deal with over there? Although they're speaking English predominantly, that is going to be the actual language of the EAC. There's a Western called ECOWAS, there's a trade bloc here, and there's one called SADC, which is for the South African side of things. All these countries, or a majority of them in just the last 50 years, have only been independent from the European colonization. And I really encourage you to pay a lot of attention to what's going on over there. What you can do, one thing to write down is allafrica.com. That is a news clipping service that will send you daily on your email by category, if it's health, medical, if it's just general, or if it's, say, ICT, which is what they call for IT. You'll get articles on the main issues and events that are happening on a daily basis. I read it before I read our papers. Sub-Saharan Africa, you cannot find, you'll be very hard-pressed to find a country whose annual projected GDP growth from now for the foreseeable future is under 4%. And the demographics are extremely young there. The upside is phenomenal. These countries are importing at minimum, 85% of all the goods that are coming into their country.
Today's meeting, I know I got a lot of knowledge that I'm going to take back with me. I encourage everyone, if you have not had an opportunity to meet each other, to please do, as well as take some time to introduce yourselves to our guest speakers if they have some time. Fifth Third Bank, they have a booth there. The Orlando Housing Authority has a booth there. We also have our booth here. And just to quote Mr. Cornegay, The resources are here for you. Please take advantage of them. We thank you guys for coming out. We're going to have our next quarterly event in the next quarter, so please stay tuned and we'll make sure that we get the information out to you. Thank you again for taking the time to come out. We appreciate it.